Hello students, today we will learn about various parts of speech in English language. Parts of speech is an important topic for English Olympiad preparation. This is part 1 of the video. I will explain you various parts of speech along with the example sentences. So let us start. So students, how do we communicate with one another? To communicate, we use sentences. A sentence is made up of words. Each word in the sentence is the smallest element with some distinctive meaning. Each word has some specific use, or we can say that some specific function to perform in the sentence. As you can see, the kite is flying high. In this sentence, there are 5 words. The kite is flying high. Each word has some specific function to perform in this sentence. Right? Okay, let us take a real life example. You can think of any machinery. This is just like a machinery where there are various parts working together. Each part has some specific function to perform, right? Each part has some specific function assigned to it, and that part would perform that specific task in coordination with other parts for the smooth movement of the machine. Do you understand? So all parts, they have to move in coordination with one another so that machine can run smoothly. So in the same way, we can say that sentences are made of words which are parts of speech, right? So all the words that are combined together, that function together to make a sentence which has some meaning, some sense, and through which we can communicate with one another. These words of the sentences are building block of the sentence and are known as parts of speech. Each part of speech or word in a sentence has some specific function to perform in the sentence. Students, consider sentence like a machine, right? And words are the various parts which are working together. And these words in English language are known as parts of speech, right? These parts of speech function together to give it some sense, right? So, using such meaningful sentences, we communicate with one another, right? So, while we learn parts of speech, we will give a name to the words used in sentences based on the function it is performing in that particular sentence, right? In other words, based on their use and functions in the sentence, we will categorize those words into parts of speech. So we can define parts of speech as the words that make up the sentences for proper communication. Right? We will see how a word is used in the sentence, what function it is performing in the sentence. Right? So we can define parts of speech as the words that make up sentences for proper communication. Just remember that. Students, there are 8 major parts of the speech. How interesting it is. We use thousands of words during our communications, and these all can be divided into 8 parts of speech. How interesting it is, isn't it? So 8 parts of speech are, the parts are noun, pronoun, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. So let's understand the concept of various parts of speech. No doubt, these parts of speech can further be categorized into subparts. So let us start learning each part of speech one by one. The first is noun. Students, nouns are the simplest among the 8 parts of speech, so we can study them before any other parts of the speech. You can define noun as a name of a person, place, animal, feeling, thing, or an idea. Examples of noun are Stephen, London, chair, dog, gardener, city, happiness, love, hope. Right? These all words are specifying a person, place, animal, feeling, thing, or any idea. Right? Let us identify nouns in following sentences. Stephen is going to London for studies. Stephen, London, studies. These are 3 nouns in this sentence. Right? These are quite easy to identify in any sentence. Okay? Look at the second sentence. The dog barked at the gardener. The noun here is dog and the gardener. It's my birthday. So birthday is acting as a noun here. So we have identified nouns in the sentences. There are various types of nouns: common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun, pronouns, possessive nouns, compound nouns, etc. We will study about all the nouns, various type of nouns in detail in the next videos. Second part of speech is pronoun. Pronoun is a word that is used in place of noun to avoid repetitions. I will explain you the definition with an example. You just have to remember the definition that the word that can be used in place of noun in a given sentence is known as pronoun. Examples of pronouns are I, you, we, he, she, it, they, me, us, them, this, those, him, her. Right? Let us look into the examples. Read the first sentence. Alicia cooked the food for Alicia. Alicia thought about sharing the food with Alicia's friend Stephen. Alicia's friend Stephen liked the food very much. Cooked by Alicia. Oh my god, there's so much repetition of nouns. Can you see that? Isn't it looking weird? Yeah, it is. So let us modify this sentence a little so that it should look more good, more meaningful, right? So let us rewrite the sentence using pronouns. Alicia cooked the food for herself. She thought about sharing the food with her friend Stephen. Her friend Stephen liked the food very much cooked by her. This sentence looks better now. Okay, let us identify the nouns in this sentence. Pronouns in this sentence. Herself, she, her, her, her. All these words are acting as pronouns in this sentence, and these pronouns has replaced the nouns, right? So this sentence is more meaningful and looks better than the sentence that has written above. Now, do you understand the roles of pronoun? Next part of speech is adjective. Adjectives are used to describe or modify a noun or a pronoun. Or we can say it gives more information about a noun or pronoun. Right? So the word which gives us more information about noun or pronoun, it describes noun or pronoun, is known as adjective. Adjectives can specify the quality, the size, color, kind, and the number of nouns or pronouns. For example, small, big, happy, blue, young, fun, crazy, five. You can see all these words are specifying size, color, kind, or number in some sense, and they are specifying the, like they are describing the noun or pronoun in the sentence, right? So adjectives gives us more detail about noun or pronoun. Okay. In the first sentence, the lazy brown wolf ran after rat. Lazy, brown. Right? In this sentence, lazy and brown are the adjectives. How? Because they are describing wolf. Wolf is a noun in this sentence. And lazy and brown are the words that are used before the noun and that are describing the more qualities or features of the noun. So these are the describing words which are describing the qualities of a noun. I hope you understand it. Let us look into the next sentence. A beautiful white girl is standing on the expensive new carpet. Let us find pronouns in this sentence. Beautiful, white, expensive, new. So beautiful and white are the words which are describing the noun girl in this sentence, whereas expensive and new are the words describing the carpet, right? So usually the adjectives comes just before the noun in the sentence, right? So we have seen that adjectives are not changing the basic meaning of sentences, but they are giving more informations about the nouns here, right? Like a girl is standing on the carpet. This sentence is complete. But beautiful white girl, expensive new carpet. Right? We are giving some more information about the nouns here. It is basically not changing the basic meaning of sentence, but it is giving more meaning to the sentence. So, examples are tall boy, blue sky, five hens, ugly duck, and some owl. So students, this was part 1 of the topic, parts of speech. Please watch part 2 of the topic in next video. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel for more educational videos. Thank you.